Your time has expired. Senator McDonald.
Thank you. Just recently, Vaughan Johnson passed away, and I wanted to read the Vale to Vaughan as published by the Queensland Trucking Association on the 24th of January this year. On Sunday, the 22nd of January, we received the tragic news that a great friend and supporter of the road freight transport industry, Vaughan Johnson, OAM, had passed away. Vaughan was certainly a character and on occasions could be controversial, but was authentic in every way and enjoyed many friendships across the Parliament and Queensland generally. He was born on the 20th of July 1947 in Burke, New South Wales, but before long his family had moved to Quilpie, where he established his political career on the local council before winning the seat of Gregory in late 1989. Vaughan's first speech to Parliament was on the 7th of March 1990, where from the outset he set out his purpose to represent the best interests of country and regional Queensland. When Rob Borbidge became Premier in 1996, Vaughan was appointed Minister for Transport and Main Roads on the 26th of February 1996, and he set about his ministerial task with great enthusiasm. A feature of his time as minister was the passage of legislation to adopt speed cameras in Queensland, which was assented to on the 9th of December 1996. Vaughan's leadership and enthusiasm in road safety paved the way to launch the very successful Campaign 300, along with the fatal 4 message, which was a fully integrated campaign with the Queensland Police Service, media outlets, local government and many key stakeholders. These reforms had an extraordinary result for Queensland road safety as the road toll reduced from 385 in 1996 to 279 by 1998, the lowest toll in 35 years at the time. In June 1998, Vaughan returned to the backbench after the Borbidge government lost the election, and he undertook a number of roles over the years as the opposition spokesman in several different portfolios. Other key achievements in his political career were being appointed the Deputy Leader of the Opposition from March 2001 to February 2003, and being the Government Whip during the Newman government. He retired from the Queensland Parliament in 2015, and in 2020 he was awarded a Medal of the Order of Australia and the Australia Day Honours List. And on a personal level and as an industry, we enjoyed a great friendship with Vaughan for almost 30 years. Many of us shared trips and social occasions where the subject was almost always centred around country Queensland. As a friend or as your boss, as a minister, or when briefing him on an industry issue, he was unfailingly respectful and principled in his approach. He was a diligent and committed supporter who always made himself available and did his best as a champion of the bush. His word was a bond he would not break, was great company, and he was as reliable as the sunrise to be persistent in any cause he pursued. What more could you ask for? We are deeply saddened and pass on our thoughts and condolences to his family. Now, on a personal note, I knew Vaughan, and he was a man of fierce loyalties, of exceptional courage, and he fought for his communities through his political career and later on. I considered him a friend. It was always a highlight to hear him speak. He would use fantastic expressions that are no longer heard much, like country so rich, if you planted a feather, it would grow a chook. He had a handshake that would crush most men's hands, and just a terrific person. I recently spoke to Dick Wharton, who was the Director-General of the Queensland Transport Department when Vaughan was the Minister, and he said he was just a great bloke. He was determined to build an outcome. In this case, it was the M1. He worked on facts, not emotion, that he would fix problems. He would ensure that the project was delivered for Queensland, but if somebody had a genuine concern, Vaughan would listen and fix that as well. There is also a rumour that abounds that the square Bundaberg rum was developed after feedback from Vaughan Johnson that the round ones would roll away from your swag. I don't know if that's true, but it is a mark of the kind of man that he was practical, he persevered, he was a great champion for the bush, and at his service, where his 3 children spoke so well, over 1,000 people turned out to tribute a truly great Queenslander.
Thank you,
Vale
Senator
Vaughan
McDonald.
Johnson.
Your time has